From Steve Carell breaking our heart and leaving The Office, to Sandra Oh's departure from Grey's Anatomy that just broke the fans. We'll be talking about some actors who gladly left their roles. Oh yeah, this happens more often than you think. Remember when Steve Carell left The Office after season 7? It was indeed a sad day when that news broke out. The season was all the rage back then, especially because of his character, Michael Scott. His role as a boss made everyone hate and love him. But after 7 seasons, when the time came and his contract ended, he decided to leave and spend more time with his family. The fans, however, don't believe a word of it. They say that this was an excuse given publicly, and in reality, the actor was willing to come back. But the show's producers never called him for a renewal. Steve never commented on this. But Brain Whitty, a mic operator on the network, said that it was because Carell had mentioned in an interview that season 7 was probably going to be his last one. And although he didn't mean anything by it, because it wasn't a topic of discussion before that. But the news spread like wildfire and became the center of attention. The only shocking thing was that the show's producers never reacted to this news, and didn't bother to talk to the actor about it either. This left him with the impression that they might not need him at all, and so he decided to let it go and move on to other roles. His farewell episodes were very bittersweet, and he was happy about being able to say goodbye to everyone through it, on a personal note and even character-wise. He said that he had hogged the limelight for too long and now it was time for the other actors to shine. He also believed that it was the right time to let go, even if it was a very sentimental and emotional thing. It all ended in a good way, because he even appeared as a guest in the series finale, so no hard feelings were involved, and everyone was happy to see him. Then there's the exit that had us all crying, even if it was expected. Regé-Jean Page's departure from Bridgerton. Fans everywhere were sad to see the handsome Duke of Hastings not make an appearance in season 2.
Neat. Desperate.
I shall have you know.
To marry, that is. Tell me I'm wrong.
If I were truly courting you, I would not need flowers. Only 5 minutes alone with you in a drawing room.
And even sadder when they realized it was goodbye for good. Daphne and Simon became the it couple and made everyone fall head over heels in love with them and the show. The audience was excited to see their relationship bloom further, but the show producers had other ideas in mind and shifted the focus to the other characters. The story was already planned out, based on the book series of the same title, and in an interview with Variety magazine, he mentioned that his part of the job was done, and then he had other projects to look forward to. There was nothing more to it, and it was his decision to leave, and one that he made clear from the very start. His character's storyline was finished, and the audience loved it. That's all he signed up to do. He and the producer, Shonda Rhimes, left it all on very good terms, and she even praised him for having done a superb job. It was partly because of his acting that the show became such a huge success overnight. He isn't the only one that's left either. Even Phoebe Dynevor, who played the character of his wife Daphne, will not be appearing in the 3rd season. She said that she's happy that it's that way for now, and that maybe there will be a chance to return in the future. They both gave their good wishes to the show, and though it's sad to see them leave, both actors have several projects lined up now, and are likely to be seen on screens for quite some time in the future. Jim Parsons also left The Big Bang Theory after 12 seasons. Sheldon Cooper was the most loved nerdy character on screen.
Forget one-on-one, let's try a free throw contest. First person who makes a basket wins The Office.
Making it too easy there, Hofstadter.
Nope, no, I'm not.
And the sitcom is so popular that even today it's a household name. Just as Carell decided to leave because it was time, Parsons made a similar decision, influenced by the death of his father. He realized that there was more to life than just work, and that if he was given the chance to only have 6 years to live like his father, he'd very much be interested in doing other things. The producers of the show even gave him a deal of $50 million for 2 more years, accumulating to $100 million per season. But it seems that he had made up his mind and money wasn't a motivating factor for him anymore. The show's producers also decided to end the show as he took to social media to tell everyone how much he will miss it. All the endings are heart-wrenching, especially when it's been such a fun ride. But the most shocking and saddest one is up next. It was when Jerry Seinfeld left Seinfeld.
Do women know about shrinkage?
What do you mean, like laundry?
The show that's the king of all sitcoms, and one that influenced all the shows that came after it. Jerry was the brains behind it all. A show about nothing that made everyone laugh uncontrollably. The actor/comedian decided to end the show after season 9 because, according to him, he wanted to retire from it at a time when it was at its peak, and even though he was offered $5 million per episode, it was ultimately not enough to make him stay. The guy preferred quality over quantity, and even to this day, he does not regret his decision. Fans are still crazy about it even in the 21st century, and that's proof that what he made and did was brilliant. He told the New York Times he still believes that he did the right thing, because even in 2018, the media were calling him in to ask questions about the sitcom. For him, it meant he achieved what he wanted to. But there's one departure that broke my heart, and it still hasn't healed. Sandra Oh's departure from Grey's Anatomy was a major blow. She was Meredith's person. No one ever thought she would leave. Her character was playing such an integral role in the show, so it came as a surprise to many when the decision was announced. After 10 seasons with the producer Shonda, it was an easy conversation to have. And better yet, according to Sandra, it was Rhimes who always asked for her input on where she saw her character and how she wanted to play it out. She decided that she had done justice to her character, had built her up emotionally and peeled off all the layers, and it felt like only recurrent scenes were taking place after it, even though it made her learn a lot of things and took her very far in her career. She felt that it was time to let her character go and move on to new challenges, to keep her passion for acting alive. And while fans of the show still miss her, she has grown much more and is grateful for it all. There will be a lot more actors who will leave to pursue better opportunities. The best we fans can do is wish them well, even if we would kill for them to be on our favorite show. Let's just be grateful that they remain on our screens and keep us entertained, one way or the other. That's all on the actors who gladly departed from a role.